like some other
That's a short term.
but that's nice. You know, kind of change your outlook, change the,
Right.
you know, and for a happy thing.
Yeah.
You know, that's a happy thing. And if you get a chance to just tool around and maybe see some sights. Be an American, typically an American tourist.
Right.
So that's good.
All of our insurance stuff.
That's good.
I mean, I lived in Philly for like 4 years,
I have
but
the big insurance, right?
every
Because
time I go back,
I have a
it's
home
so, I mean,
insurance.
every city changes so fast.
And
So
so
it's always
we
nice to go back.
went and got
Oh, yeah,
a new
for
insurance.
Sure, and every region, if you travel around, every region has its own beauty.
No, I pay HOA. I don't have dollars in my area.
Even, I've driven the, Chicago to here, it's like about a 24-hour trip. Okay. And I mean, you see the wheat fields and, you know, from horizon to horizon, food fields, you know, so everything just its own
My HOA
beauty.
is
Right.
And you don't realize how great it is.
they just notified us it's gonna go to 100.
That's good. I tried voting just now, but they're closed.
And then
I'm
it's supposed to go
thought,
up every year.
Yeah, I walk, because I always sleep.
You've doubled,
I always
that's
do
more
that.
than 10%.
What did that?
Sleep voting, you don't.
Yeah, I
Put
see.
your lesson, kiddo. Ready?
Sleeve voting, like
Sleep,
sleeve?
like a sleep.
You have
I
a
mean, I
piece
already
of
turned it
glass
down.
sticking out over in the corner if you don't want to
This
use
is
it.
what you would call a file folder when you go into Home Depot.
Are you kidding me?
It's
Look
called
at
a
this.
sleep with
That
voting.
house next door
Uh-huh.
is
So what you
it's
do
up for
is you go in and
sale.
say, I want to
There's
sleep vote.
nothing
You put
being taken.
only your
Little
ballot
weeds.
into
And
here.
they're all worried about
You
this
You know, you
little
check
piece
in
of
and
glass.
everything. You put
Well,
your
our
ballot
HOA
into
has one
here.
of the worst
And they will,
names
you'll
on this
walk
planet.
over
What is
there
it? Just
to the ballot box
You will
with
visit
them,
our HOA.
and they
It's
will
like
put
one of
this
the
half
worst.
in and half out of the ballot box that slips
Oh.
in.
That guy.
All right?
And
That's
more
sleep
secure.
voting. Yes, and I was a citizen observer for the last two elections. And
And the thing is, it's so trite.
I cannot,
You brought that
I think I've even said it a couple times, I can't tell you what
It's a terrible
is wrong
You posted
with
that,
our
I'm like,
system
I don't
of
think
voting.
picture.
And it's like, but I can tell you, I was at a meeting with one of the guys who created Dominion voting machines,
Saying.
and they can be so jacked like crazy. That's why he left us, the other guy, they're two co-founders. They
Or
went
at least to
head
know
to
what
head
you're
with
saying.
this.
It's like,
And they are not, we have not had a secure election.
Do they use those voting machines when they do the mail-in? Is that what happens? Or
I
not?
cannot tell you because the specific training I got that was authorized by the state of
I just have a
California
technical issue from
and through the ROV, we are under squash laws. We cannot speak about it. We have no, like, we got the Brown Act here, right?
Is anybody coming in over here?
No, not from
Is
the
it
city.
just our 12?
Are these new?
Actually, we probably will sit on it.
These look
How many people are
fancy.
coming tonight? 12?
Maybe.
No.
These are new.
I don't remember.
Um,
I have others,
Louder
7 other
Suquita
commissions, so
such
I'm
as
like, I
not
don't know.
coming.
I was gonna steal the other one because I wanted to keep it as a keepsake.
Tiffany's
I'm like,
in the
because it's got the little like seal on there.
Madam
how are you?
Madam Chair.
And I think what it is we added one, I didn't
Mino said
have
he was
his
coming.
format,
Oh,
so I
we
just, I'm
didn't
like,
hear
I had
from
us just do
Redondo.
new ones so
We
they
didn't
can all
hear
match.
I haven't heard from Redondo for
No,
a
they look good.
while.
They're big.
Yeah.
So now people can be like,
Where
I'll
is
see you
that
on
name?
Yeah, it's clear.
Look at these two, they're counting their nights, they're like 2 meetings, and they're counting
When
their
is your
nights.
official July?
What is your-
My last meeting is next meeting.
June, okay.
So
Okay.
next June 30th?
Okay, something like that.
I'm sorry, I missed our little meeting. By the time I
Oh,
get
I'm
this-
sorry, yeah,
By the time
sorry.
it is so
I was
crazy
thinking-
at work,
I've been
even
thinking
my
Monday
students, I
also.
said, I'm not even looking at it till like 5 o'clock, I said, you gotta call me.
I'm sorry,
We do, is it 6 o'clock yet?
You got
Almost.
6 minutes.
Oh, you're
Oh,
talking about
no.
our
Okay,
subcommittee.
how do you get this
Where
over?
is it?
Hello, how are you?
Wait,
Oh, is
wait,
this
wait,
on?
wait.
Chair of the election special.
Oh, you're so sweet. Thank you.
I'm like, I have like a
Oh,
moment.
Mr.
It's
Chair.
like-
No,
They locked our other doors, but there's like the,
Well,
for the
thank you,
room,
ma'am.
the one.
Is it this weekend?
This new. Conference room? Yeah, and it's open.
The conference room?
Yeah, there's food and stuff in it. It may be the breaker for the election officials, but I just wanted you to know that that door was open.
Yeah.
I think you're right. No, they're still in there working.
It's
And that's
gorgeous.
fine, right?
Robert,
That's fine. I just don't want the
keep going.
public
Stop.
to
No.
have access
How
to
are
a
you?
food area
Yeah.
that they're utilizing and then,
Two more,
you know.
so you think it's July, okay? June,
This
okay.
meeting at the night.
This is May, I keep thinking it's. Yeah.
I was like, it's June already?
thank you so
Isn't
much.
it crazy?
I can't
Seriously,
I appreciate
where did
that.
stuff go?
Thank you.
Well, in Memorial Day, it screwed me up.
Right?
Where'd you
Well, they're
go?
saying
I
it's
mean,
the
as you get
longest
over the
summer
years,
season.
some
Like it's the earliest we could have
You're
Memorial
innocent.
Day and the latest we could have
When we were a
Labor
kid,
Day in the
it takes
calendar.
forever to get out
So we
of
have an
school,
extra week
then
of summer
college or whatever.
Okay, what do we do with
Yeah,
that?
my kids were
I
like.
know.
Today, I'm like.
What should we do?
Right?
Because I only have a certain
Something.
amount of days
But
in
it's
summer,
been so
like you
cold.
have 4
Like,
months.
it was like,
Yeah. And
Let's get out of calendar.
I know, I'm like, you're fine.
We'll get out an almanac, if you've
but I
never
go
seen
to
an
Philly
almanac.
tomorrow.
They told us to go to the beach.
Okay. For how long?
No, it's still too
Next
cold.
week.
For 3 days.
Well,
I'm back
yeah.
on Sunday.
Hopefully, yeah.
Although when I
It's a
started,
really-
it was 75
Because we
on
have our
Well,
pride
you
flag
know,
on.
We have that hot
Flag raising
period
on
a little
the
bit
second.
before spring,
But can't you?
and then it gets cold
Stay
again.
longer and
Yeah.
enjoy?
And then we're supposed to have a warmer summer this year, hotter
Right.
summer this year, according to the
Well, not
almanac.
just because of work, but
So, but
I
I
was
don't
like,
count,
I could have
we're
stayed until
really
Monday
into
and
summer
what's the point
until
of like a few
overnight
extra
temperatures
hours?
are 60
And then I'm
degrees
just
and
gonna be like
above.
stressing.
Then you're
I'd
into
rather
summer.
be like at work.
Well, I have a
and
desert
Monday,
wedding too, right, because I'm like
Tuesday.
over on
Yeah.
this side.
And I'm going for a
And it
wedding,
comes
so
right
that's
up
why
to
I like
that
had to go
one
for
right
this
there.
weekend.
Yeah.
So you leave tomorrow?
So I leave tomorrow morning.
Tomorrow morning.
Get to Philly around 2 p.m.
Oh, that's not bad. It's a direct flight?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
And
the
then
worst
we're
flying
driving to
that way.
Maryland.
Oh,
Saturday
no.
morning.
I
Staying
flew
Maryland.
back and forth, all
Why
of
are you
it screwed up.
why are you driving to Maryland from
Did we
Philly?
get you a fan?
So all my friends, a lot of my
It's one
friends
of
live
those,
in
yeah,
Philly,
this is mine.
and the
Is there
wedding
another
is like
person over
between,
here? I think this is
like,
Angel's.
right outside of Pennsylvania, like
Is there
in
another
Maryland
person?
side
No,
though.
Angel.
Hitch a
So-
ride, yeah, hitch a ride.
So we're driving down to the wedding.
That'd be a nice time to
Like
catch
with the
up.
group?
Mhm.
Oh, that would be fun.
Cute.
Yeah. I got on, when I came back from Christmas time
You
from
don't want to make
Illinois,
anybody feel left out and not married.
all the
This is
flights,
adorable,
everything
by the
was,
way. I'm a big fan.
forget finished.
I like that.
I
It's-
wound
Well,
up
obviously, I didn't
flying
think
to
about it. I saw it and I
Philadelphia
thought,
at
you
10
know
o'clock
what?
in the evening,
This is
and of course they've rerouted everything, right? Okay, I got out of Philly like at 1:30.
Two little guys.
Yeah, and they coming right back here.
Oh, no, I have.
And we were lucky in the fact that you
I'm gonna
can't
give 'em
fly
mine.
from
Hello.
San Diego. Lambert
I've
Field
never
from,
seen like it's a whistle.
I didn't even notice
6
that.
in the morning.
I
it's
didn't
the
even
earliest
notice.
flight,
Yeah,
you've got to be
it's all-
done and
It'll
out by
spin and
midnight.
the whistle.
The airport closes.
Uh-huh. Yeah. Same thing with Meigs Field in Chicago.
I've never been to Philly.
Okay.
I went to Chicago though. I love it. I didn't think I would.
You like Chicago?
Oh,
Yeah, I did not.
I really, yeah, it's on my bucket list. I
No.
wanna see it in the summer.
good
Oh
luck.
my god,
It's a
It's
mess.
either gonna
Not
be
now. Not now,
hotter
it's
than
kind of spring.
blazes.
It's
Oh,
spring.
really?
Yeah, that's because
Southside
like I
Chicago's
went to
where
school
my
in
family's at.
Illinois, and then
And
just like
it's,
all my friends are from
right now,
Chicago. And so
Wow,
yeah,
I
it's
went
either
in the
gonna be
fall,
like
so it was
100
cold.
Yeah.
degrees,
But the hotel,
humid,
they put us up in.
sweating,
we were
like,
right out
or
into
it'll be
that
like
massive
it could
lake.
be,
uh-huh.
So it was like
Should have brushed
three
this one
hotels,
out.
like
like
that.
it's just
Uh-huh.
Midwest weather is.
Yeah, and mine was straight out. I got like.
Okay, yeah, I
Oh,
got it.
instead of at another
Okay.
hotel?
I really haven't been to
My
New
first
York.
one was big.
Oh, yeah.
It's the first time I was by myself. My
Yeah,
children
that's
were
fun.
born.
If you go to Chicago with the taste of Chicago, it's
I
fun.
was like,
If you go in the
It was
summer,
paradise. Hey, girl.
it's usually on
Yeah.
the 4th
It
of
was
July
another one.
weekend.
I went
That's
all
a
over Chicago. I went
Well,
all
how
over-
far-
Lots of
how long
country,
is-
so there are lots of like
How long ago were you in
concerts
Chicago
and
like that?
I wanna go to Lollapalooza.
Okay, it's getting worse. It's getting worse.
Oh,
But
I
there
don't know if
there
I
is
feel like I'd make
world-class
maybe
museums
$8
and things like that. I love museums.
I went to the Chicano.
Never.
Uh-huh.
I went in to the fire station right there near the lake. I took the trip, they have the boat that goes out.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
Chicago, I did not think I
All right.
liked Chicago at all.
yeah. It's
Because I
getting,
don't like New York City.
Yeah.
No.
All right, we're ready.
No, I pulled this one, so.
You're like, hey,
Oh, did your daughter tell you what happened at graduation practice?
I got lost.
Did she go?
yeah,
Yeah. First thing you know, they have this person in the.
Oh, that's right.
right.
What happened, I had to find my way back to situation. And they were like,
And then we get on minutes. We had to have those paramedics.
Were you like, I don't know.
I just told them I just started.
But you went
crying.
in
Yeah.
Because I was like 25.
Oh my gosh.
So now
See, I
I'm
can
like,
see something now, it's like, oh my gosh.
I just walk with it. Thanks to I will never go through Central Park again either because somebody told me.
We have
I was like,
six,
"Where's
so
the
that's all we need.
Yeah. I was like, oh, yeah, I'll just walk there. Instead of
Uh-uh.
driving.
Uh,
Did not know it's 3 miles
Yes.
long.
yes, yes.
I got to the other side and I was like,
Uh-uh. You live and learn, live and learn.
definitely. You learn the hard way in New York City.
Years ago when I was still. Do we have handouts?
Pull that
The
in.
agendas?
Yeah, I got it.
Okay.
Alright, so.
So we can chat a little bit more.
Well, that's, I have to go to a conference. This is my first time going there, and I'm like,
Baltimore's a little better, a little bit.
is it?
A little bit.
I've never been.
All right, friends, we need.
He opened it up. He opened it up. That was too hard to miss.
He walked in.
They just find another job for you because they want your leadership.
There's so many issues.
Okay, now we'll start. So the time is 6:03 PM. 1, approval of meeting minutes dated April 23rd, 2026. And item 3.2, request for excused absences for Commissioners Kenayu, Pajanor, and Vice Chair Hecklinski from the April 23rd, 2026 meeting. Do we have any public comments on this item?
We do have a public comment. Robert wishes to speak.
We are skipping the alien commissions and we're going straight to the human commission, right? Anyways, just a joke. Thank you for the time to speak, board, commissioners. I know you guys are volunteers and you guys give up your time to be here, so I appreciate you guys being here to have this meeting. Some of the other meetings have raised concerns, so I'm here to raise the same concern here. Not that it's the same situation, because every situation is different, but it is in principle the same. On item 3.2, excuse absences, and then Kenayu's absence request. I'll tell you about the other commission. So they submitted a 7-day requirement, just as she selected in hers, request for absence. Now, the date at the bottom of the paper was 6 days, right? And so reasonably, there was no way to approve that per the date being 6 days and then it claiming it has to be 7. Now, the date on this paperwork, like I was saying, says I have it screenshot so I don't do this and make things up and speak in 100% reality. It says 3/23/26 for 4/23/26, and that says a written request. Now, the reason why I'm bringing this up is because of, like I said, the last one that ended up being 6 days. Well, guess what? They didn't submit the written paperwork to provide when it was actually provided per date stamped copy or emailed or things like that. We're not after to see the reasons, we're after to see the dates. Because when a member selects a 7-day time frame, the public, the only way to do this is to verify the dates, right? Now, on the date here, the reason why I'm bringing this up is because the member's signature is not on this paper, right? So I don't have a way to verify that that's the date of the paper. What I'm understanding is that's the date it was received, but that doesn't mean that. That's why I'm saying it without the evidence. There's no way to approve this because it's lack of evidence. Right? And so that's the reason why this came up is because of the last one, but now it's applying to anyone who picks that as the option. And so I told this to staff last time, not here, but at the other meeting, and they saw my point. So I'm just hoping you guys see it as well. Thank you.
Do we have any other speakers?
No, there's no more additional speakers, but I just wanted to note for the record that Commissioner Diaz arrived at 6:05 p.m., so he's here today.
Is there a motion to approve the consent calendar?
So moved.
And is there a second?
A second.
Okay, I think I'll take Commissioner Hecklinski. So I have a motion by Commissioner Keen-Ayub and a second by Commissioner Hecklinski to approve the consent calendar. Would the Deputy City Clerk please call the roll?
Yes, Commissioner Diaz?
Aye.
Vice Chair Hecklinski?
Aye.
Commissioner Hodge?
Aye.
Commissioner Holm?
Aye.
Commissioner Olaoye? Aye. Commissioner Pahanor?
Aye.
Commissioner Keen-Ayub?
Aye.
Wait, did you call my name or did I miss that?
Did I miss you? I'm so sorry.
I wasn't paying attention. Well, I vote aye.
It's not on my list, I'm so sorry. Chair Branch?
Aye.
Okay, motion passes.
Thank you. The next item on the agenda is item 4, public comments. Deputy City Clerk, are there any public comments?
There is one public comment. Robert wishes to speak.
I could just stand here all night and we'll have a meeting just like this, right? Okay. I'm going to say this now because I want good comments to come with the item, right? That's the purpose of me speaking it in the public comment time, because I don't have too much of a problem with anything. There's things I want to make you aware of. So, on the Jewish American Heritage event night, I was confronted with CVPD searching bags. And so I did an audit, because I like to know our safety is good. And when I did that audit, I
Excuse me, can I
avoided
just
their...
interrupt for a second? Is your comment?
Stop my time, please.
Is your comment to item 5.1, where you talk about Jewish American? Because your public comments for matters are not on the agenda. So is the focus of your comment on what happened at the Jewish
Right,
American Heritage?
this is my public comment, so you can tell me what to say?
No, I'm saying that if you look
I
at
still have that one queued too.
the public may, under public comments, it says the public may address the commission on any subject
It's
matter.
about the police department,
With the-
so it's not under your jurisdiction, that's why I'm talking about it.
Okay, you started talking about the Jewish American Heritage.
Because it was at the event.
So I thought that your comment was going to be focused on
I
that.
know, it's nice to think you could tell me what to say when I'm telling
I'm
you
not
something.
telling you what to say, I'm
Then why are
just,
you stopping my public comment if you think it's off the agenda item when I told you it's not about something under this board?
I just want to make sure, because under public comments, it's on any subject matter within the commission's jurisdiction that's not
Right.
listed as an item on
It
the
was an
agenda.
event of yours.
So I just wanted to make sure that you really, that this wasn't focused on item 5.1.
Is your purpose to intimidate public speakers?
No, my
Okay,
purpose is to just make sure you're making a comment in the right time during the meeting.
right.
So you can finish, I just want to make sure that it
I thought I
should be-
chose the right time because it has nothing to do with you guys. It has to do with the police event
Okay,
and at your
So
event.
now you've clarified that it has something to do with the
That's
police.
what I was speaking on. I mean,
So you
it's
can
pretty
finish
clear
your
when I said
public
I
comment.
audited the police department, right?
As I said already.
Just wondering
please
if that
finish-
wasn't clear.
Please finish your comment because you're saying it
It
does
was
not.
2:10.
Yes, please, yep, I'm starting it again. Sorry. Okay, you can finish your comment.
So I appreciate speaking. So what I was saying was, at the event, I audited the police department because they were searching bags. And when I was doing that, I evaded their safety security checkpoint, okay? Went through a door I knew to be open and came around and entered into the event. So if there is going to be security at an event, I'd like us to take it seriously. That's it. I'm not here to cause a problem. And even at the event, I'm not there to cause a problem. I'm there to record the event and then publicize it and make sure everyone in the city can see the event. But when I highlight these things, I will be making a video on it. The point is to inform the community of the parts that need to be fixed. That's it. Like, it's nothing personal, it's nothing to anyone. And so, you know, I think it's appropriate for the public to make public comments. Whether it's on the item, off the item, you know, I think it's our time. And when we get interrupted, now the time gets messed up and I don't know where I am exactly. So I'm gonna give you this 30 seconds this time because I'm not trying to take up all your time. But I just think it's better to let the public speak freely than to interrupt them. Thank you.
Do we have any other public comments?
There are no other public comments.
Okay, we'll move on to item 5 on the agenda, presentations. Item 5.1, Asian American and Pacific Islander Heritage Month and Jewish American Heritage Month events update presentation by Angela Ibarra, Community Engagement Specialist.
Alrighty, sorry about that. Give me 1 second. All right. So I just wanted to go really quickly through the last two events that we had, starting with our Asian American and Pacific Islander Heritage Month. So we hosted this celebration here at City Hall, outside on the steps, recognizing the cultures, traditions, and contributions of Asian Americans and Pacific Island communities. So the event heavily featured performances by the Olympian High School Polynesian Dance Company. We had a community recognition and refreshments from a local business, JDATA17. I wasn't able to get too many pictures, unfortunately. I was running around playing DJ and working with the mics. So this is the only picture I got, unfortunately. But it was a great event, and I would also like to invite the commissioners who were present if they'd like to share a reflection. Oh, yes. Nadia?
Can I ask a question?
Sure.
Just for the record, can you advise who made these delicious drinks and what they are?
Oh, yes. So this came from a local business. It's called AT7. We had a variety of milk tea and herbal tea. It was iced tea. And we also had, what did they call them? They called them chicken, popcorn chicken is what it was. So we serve that on the side as well. AT7 is from a local Chula Vistan. He's Vietnamese, I believe. And so we wanted to highlight that culture.
Oh, okay. 5.1.
Oh, thank you. And this event was on May 7th.
Oh, that's fine.
If anyone else would like to share, Commissioner Hodge? Sorry,
It
May
was
5th is when the event was.
It was a delightful event, and as always, Angel is an angel. He orchestrates everything so well, and Miss Hiplicksky and I were there, and a young person from Angel's office named Emily, who just kind of came up and was really helpful. The dancers were so adorable. I could not believe how professional they were, and they were from the local high school, and I think they were as young as 9th grade, some of them, and they did their own choreography in some cases. And I would say there was maybe about 50 other people there, but it was really well attended. The weather was great, and but again, a huge thank you to Angel for connecting with AT7 and for getting the dancers there. It was really awesome.
And we can go on, we can go on to Jewish American Heritage Month. So this is another event. It was on, let me get the right date, sorry. It just happened, right? The 19th of May. So this month, for this event, we partnered with Temple Beth Shalom, which is right here on 2nd Ave, really close by, and the Chabad of Chula Vista. So we had community reflections from the two rabbis, seen here in the photos. And we had a really great singer who sang songs that came from famous Jewish composers. So she did a whole variety of different types of music to show really the diversity in Jewish thought and talent. And we also had some rugula, which are these pastries here, to highlight something cultural for refreshments. And if any of the commissioners who were there would like to also give insight or input.
It was fun. The singing and the music, the lady who presented, she gave you a history of the music and songs, and a lot of our Christmas songs are written by Jewish composers. And he, the main rabbi there in the beret, which I thought was interesting because that's kind of Irish, he gave a history of the Jewish people, very compact, and how they immigrated and were in different societies. And the rugula is delicious. There's a couple of places in town that are absolutely great when it comes to Jewish food, but it was fun. And I can understand the concerns at the time with security because we just had the terribleness at the mosque the day before. And I made myself known to one of the officers who were in charge about a couple of things. So they did step up their security on things. And yes, when you came in, when Robert came in from the side, I was watching you and I took a little look in your bags as I passed you a couple of times. Because you never know in this day and age, it's sad. I have had problems in different stores because of my last name, writing out a check. I've had people, I wear my Star of David ring, and I had people just give me dirty looks. So I always watch myself when I go out of my door even, because I have a sign of David on my Christmas tree window is what I call it. And I can understand the concerns of security, having worked in it, and having to pick up after terrorism, evilness, So, thank you, but it was fun. We sang, and we sang at the end too with Our Lady. So, it was nice.
I was there as well. I just want to say it was a nice event. The speaking, the music, sort of co-signing what everyone else is saying. Commissioner Hodge?
And yes, Chair Branch is the most gracious hostess with the mostest, and when she gets up and speaks, so I apologize for not saying that on the first time around because she's just amazing. And again, a huge thanks to Angel. And Commissioner Holm was rather humble. She and that other singer were on the same pitch level, and it would have been great to have them do a duet. I mean, these soprano voices were like just opera. It wasn't it? I think Tiffany, you were there with us too. We were just sitting there listening. And the other thing was so interesting with these two, if you look at these two rabbis, the one that's in the beret, he's more on the liberal side, and the one on with the beard, and he's got the little hammock on there. Yarmulke. So he was an ultra-conservative. So it was interesting, their perspectives, and apparently in the Jewish religion, there's like a whole gamut, like 180. And one of the Jewish individuals that was there just to participate, he said, he would go around to the different Jewish, I don't know, they're not synagogues, but yeah, whatever, and to find the one that matched his level of progressivism or conservatism. But their perspectives were really eye-opening. And it was, again, it was nicely attended. And again, a thank you, Chair Branch and Tiffany and Sheila, I mean, Ms. Holm, Julie, and Angel. You guys are amazing.
I believe we have a speaker on this item. Do we have public speakers?
For 5.1, yes, we do have one speaker. We have Robert who wishes to speak.
Was that the end of your presentation?
Yes. Thank you.
Yeah, it's like I was gonna try to keep this so positive. I don't know why you went so negative to say that you specifically singled me out and then you searched me. Come on. So
I did not selectively.
I'm sorry, this isn't time
I
for
apologize.
conversation back and forth. I'll help. You know what I mean? Appreciate it though. So I'll remind the board that when the public comes to these events, they have the right to record whatever they want, whenever they want. And it's not for members of this dais to come and tell members of the public where their cameras should or shouldn't face, now that we've cleared the air on everything now. Can't keep it positive. So, I am here for the security of the event. That was the whole point of checking the security, was to make sure no one was getting away with stuff. And when I pointed out to CVPD, they immediately changed their tone with me because they knew I was right. And they know I'm here to help them. And no one's here checking my bag tonight. I mean, with these three other gentlemen, do have a certain value in the fact that we're here to also protect, right? I'm not here to cause a problem. I'm not. Even when I go to that event, I'm not there to cause a problem. You know, I could instantly just select each one of you and me search your bags, but I don't do that to people. Let everybody do their own thing, right? I'm not there to dictate what you should do, or 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 you should, or which staff should do. So, unfortunately, this public comment has derailed from my original plan, but sometimes we just gotta speak to each other, and that's fine. We will do that. I live streamed it too.
any other comments, questions, discussion about item 5.1?
There are no other public comments
Okay.
for the record.
All right, we'll move on to item 5.2, June, July 2026 event planning subcommittee updates.
Yes, we had a subcommittee planning session this week for our Pride event coming up next week and our Juneteenth event, which is on June 15th. So, Chair Branch, would you like to fill in the group on Juneteenth?
So at this moment, our event would include raising the flag, Juneteenth flag. We're looking for someone to provide some music. And we're looking for, at least we've identified one potential person. And we also want to have a couple speakers. If anyone has any thoughts about that, you should let Angel know. But at this point, that's what the event looks like. Flag raising, singing, and a few speakers who will talk about the significance of Juneteenth. At this moment, we have, I believe, 2 members on their subcommittee. So just anybody else, and we can have up to 4, is it 4? Is there anyone else who wants?
Oh, wait, we can't vote on it.
Oh, we can't vote on it?
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
it's just a presentation, sorry.
Well then, I guess that would
We
just.
can't take action on it.
Can't take
yeah.
action on adding
But we
anybody
can
else if they're
hear
interested.
recommendations.
Okay, well, those are my comments on Juneteenth. And I believe, I'm sorry, I think you said it was the 15th, but I think it's the 16th.
Oh, sorry, yes, it is the 16th.
A Tuesday, 4 o'clock, before a council meeting. Juneteenth flag raising on June 16th, which is a Tuesday, at 4 o'clock, before a council meeting.
Right.
Commissioner Keenan, I think you had your hand up?
I do. I wanted to recommend Deborah McLaren. She ran the DEI program and Black Student Union for the Chula Vista Elementary School District. I think she would be a great speaker to come out and talk about everything that she's done. There is a commissioner whose name I cannot recall at this moment. She's on the Arts Commission. They partnered with us on the renaming of Kumeyaay Park, and she's been involved in Chula Vista for years. Incredible human being. And I had one more person that I wanted to recommend, but I can't see because I'm old. Hold on. They ran a similar program as Miss Deborah McLaren at Sweetwater Union High School District, and they also live in Chula Vista, and we're a long-term principal here. Let me see. I apologize, I'm taking so long. I was trying to pull this up prior to speaking.
Well, you could give the information to Angel
Okay.
later.
Yeah, if you.
Yeah, I'll give it to them, but I think those are all leaders that make a big difference in forwarding the community, and I think would be really excellent to speak.
Thank you.
Commissioner Olawi, did you have your hand up? Or?
Yes. I was just saying, I'm part of the subcommittee. I don't remember getting an email about the meeting. Was there an email sent out?
Yes, I didn't have it down on my subcommittee list, but let me look and I can loop you in.
Okay.
Sorry about that.
Any other, so you talked, any other comments? Do you have anything else on this item, Angel?
I was just gonna say for Pride, that's on Tuesday, like I said. We have a few confirmed community partners coming. So Southwestern College, San Diego Pride, Our Safe Place, South Bay Youth Center, and a few others, along with the San Diego Pop-Up Symphony Orchestra. So it'll be a really great event. We're doing a little art walk out here before the official program starts at 4. We have the flyers for both events. I know I've emailed them to you as well, and they are on the calendar. So if you need to find them to share with your networks, you can do that as well. But we also have physical copies out on the table. So if you are going to be out in the community and want to invite people, feel free to take some of those. And that's it for me.
So we have a speaker on this item 5.2.
Yes, we do. Robert wishes to speak.
I'm trying to get into June. And was it Kate Bishop? I'm sorry to be rude and just throw that out there. I just thought it was helping. I only see Juneteenth on there.
You don't see Pride on the 2nd? I'll look if it's not.
No, I don't. That's why I'm.
Sorry about that.
No, it's okay. I just
I've
wanted. The best information is just to share it now, and you know,
Right,
like
thank
I
you,
said,
thank you.
my public comment is to do this type of stuff and engage. I hope that you're listening to me, even though we can't have this dialogue. I'm not here to even cause a problem. I'm just trying to check what he said to make sure that it's right. And it's not that I don't trust him to do it. Sometimes he forgets. We're all human, It's a team effort. And that's why I say, even if you're not a part of the subcommittee, which I hate subcommittees because it removes the public from everything. And last year, when I did the audit on this event, there was a donation made through the purchase of the flag to an organization. And I just find that, interesting that none of the paperwork from these purchases for these events or any of the donations or any of these things are coming back to the public. We're not seeing any of them. So you guys are in these subcommittees and then we get a report, but we don't see any of the paperwork. And so this is an audit I've been working on for 3 years to figure these things out. Because you wouldn't know if you just came to a meeting, grabbed a piece of paper and do. You think you're at the meeting, that everybody's doing everything. Well, why do I have to FOIA all the information from the subcommittees? Everything. So, what I've been working with boards on is being more transparent. Not hiding within a subcommittee, inviting the public to engage. It's not very engaging when we're not having the discussion here, they're having it by themselves. And then they're making decisions. 3 people over the whole community. I'm not even saying I'm the best choice for it. I'm saying I do my job. Someone else will probably be more helpful. So I just wish the subcommittees were more transparent so we knew what you were doing.
Thank you, Stu. Do we have any other questions or comments or discussion related to item 5.2? Okay, so item 5.3, special recognition of Memorial Day and a moment of silence in remembrance of those who made the ultimate sacrifice.
All right. Before we conclude today's meeting, I wanted to take a brief moment to acknowledge Memorial Day. As part of the Human Relations Commission's charter, we're charged with recognizing important days, months, and observances that reflect and honor the diverse experiences and histories within our community. While we often do this through large events and celebrations, sometimes it's equally important to simply pause, reflect, and acknowledge moments of remembrance together. Memorial Day is a time to honor and remember the men and women who gave their lives in service to our country. Here in Chula Vista, we are home to many active duty service members, veterans, and military families, and we recognize the sacrifices that so many have made. At this time, I'd like to invite everyone who is able to please rise for a brief moment of silence in remembrance of those who made the ultimate sacrifice. If everyone would please remain standing, we will now recite the Pledge of Allegiance together. I pledge allegiance to the flag
of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Thank you. I'd now like to open the floor to any commissioner who may wish to share a brief personal reflection in recognition of Memorial Day.
I'll just start by just thanking you for organizing this moment to remember the people who have given their lives to defend this country. And so I just want to just personally add my voice to the conversation, to thank people for their service and to remember those who've lost their lives. Commissioner Pagano?
Yeah, thank you, Angel, for doing this and to recognize those who gave up their life for our freedom, for our liberty, and also for those who came back from those wars and others and had to, go through some of the PTSDs and others, and some of them took their life because of what had happened during those times. For those lives also, I am very much acknowledging their sacrifices, and most importantly to their loved ones, their family members, because it's not only the individual who sacrifices in the front line or later on, but those families who sacrifice their loved ones, the mothers, the fathers, the husbands, and the wives, and the children, and everybody else. So thank you for doing this.
Commissioner Kentlinski?
I just wanted to say, I think we should say a special thank you to our own veteran on the council, or commission. So thank you for your service and for being a part of what we do, and thank you for all you've done for us, for our country.
You are all worth it. Commissioner Hodge?
Yes, thank you, Commissioner Holm. Yeah, considering my dad is served as a commander in the Navy, and my son was a Marine, so I do have great respect and admiration for the people that have served. It was very comforting and exciting to see so many people at the graveyards. We were out and around there. There used to be a lot of Boy Scouts, but now they put a lot of community members, and so our granddaughter and grandson were out putting up flags on the graves, and so that they're developing a sense of appreciation and respect for the military and for those who have paid for the freedom that we all enjoy. So, and thank you, Angel, for taking a moment to bring this to our remembrance.
Commissioner Diaz?
I would just say that there are probably no words sufficient to really acknowledge the ultimate sacrifice, so thank you will have to do.
Do we have any public comments? Oh, I'm sorry, Commissioner Olawi?
Well, thank you, Angel, for, the recognition and everything. I'm also a veteran. I don't know if everybody knows. I'm a U.S. Navy veteran. I served for 8 years. And, I think it just triggers some things, but thank you. And, we pay the price and those that fall, and we continue to pray for them. Thank you.
I apologize that I didn't know that. I'm sorry when I mentioned her. I'm very sorry. Please include that. Thank you very much.
Commissioner Holmes?
Whenever you see a Marine, the red on his uniform is for blood. Same thing with that flag is for blood. I have folded, I don't know how many flags. I have hoisted the flag for Reveille. I have hosted the flag down for retreat. I have seen bloodied flags. You are all worth it. Our Constitution is worth it. Our freedom is worth it. There's only 2 countries on the planet that have our Constitution where we are 100% free. All the rest are at least 51% unfree. So just remember, yes, PTSD is there for the rest of your life. So if you see a vet, stand beside them, shoulder to shoulder, and love them up. And just thank you so much. Thank you.
Does anyone else want to say anything? Okay, thank you. So at this time, we'll have staff comments.
Thank you, everyone. As we start gearing up for the next fiscal year, I just wanted to encourage the commission to keep thinking of ideas for future meetings. So presentations you'd like to see, groups or organizations that we should be inviting, or topics the commission wants to spend more time discussing. But at the same time, I think it's important we keep those ideas connected to the commission's charter and the work that we've been tasked to do, which is promoting positive human relations, recognizing important observances in communities, and creating opportunities for education and dialogue. I also want to start planting the seed for future conversations about possibly moving to a bi-monthly meeting schedule, so meeting every other month instead of every month. That's something that might be coming up soon. I know everyone is super busy, so I know that might be helpful to get attendance, not just here at our meetings, but also in at our events. As you all know, we have 18 different events that we have to put on this per year, so that's a lot to ask for anybody. So on that note, I'd like to ask you for your help on our upcoming Pride flag raising on June 2nd and our Juneteenth flag raising on June 16th. If you're able to attend, please let me know, and please plan to arrive around 3:30 to help greet guests, assist with setup, talk to the organizations who will be coming. For Pride, the earlier the better if you can come, because we have about 10 different organizations coming, so we'll need all the help we can get for that. And I also want to acknowledge and thank Commissioner Pagenar for being here today. I don't know if everyone saw the amazing picture of him greeting Pope Leo, so I hope that wasn't AI, was it?
No.
If anyone was wondering why he was missing us, it sounds like he was shaking hands with someone a little bit more important than us. So we're happy that you're here, and congratulations. I think that's awesome.
Wow, cool. For chair comments, I just want to offer my condolences to the families, friends, community of the people who died at the Islamic Center. I want to offer my condolences and thoughts to the children who had to experience that situation. I just wanted to condemn violence of any sort, political violence, violence against people in religious environments. And there's so much that could be said, but it's just sad that we have had to experience this type of situation in San Diego area. Let's see, any commissioner comments? Commissioner Pajanor?
Yeah, thank you, Chair Branch. Want to inform fellow commissioners that on June 10th, we are going to have a big blitz in downtown San Diego. It's out of us. It's a 42 years in the making to rehab the only women's only shelter in San Diego County, Rachel's Programs. And there's a big blitz that is going, so please join us. On June 13th and 14th, there are going to be close to about 5,000 individuals packing meals for San Diegans and Imperial County folks who are going hungry. So it's a million meal event. It's going to happen in Cathedral Catholic High School. Everybody's welcome. If anybody wants to sign up, you go to millionmealevent.org and you can sign up. Last year we packed 1 million meal. This year is going to be 2 million meal. So you're willing to join, and anybody in the community wants to join us, we're more than happy to do that.
Commissioner Hodge?
I've just been thinking a little bit about Robert's comments with the subcommittees, and then I was thinking with Angel Ibarra's request of all of us working together, because 14 events is a lot, and I'm not really sure what the protocol is, but is there something that maybe we can add to the agenda each time we meet to come with names of organizations, musicians? So we're, like right now, we're trying to plan for like the Juneteenth and Pride Day, but if we had like all 14, and that maybe there's like number 8 on the agenda is like, does anybody have any ideas for future events? Because I really appreciate Angel and all of his ideas, but I can imagine it gets a little bit hard, and so I was trying to think of a more transparent way that we could all put it together, and then if it goes to a subcommittee, then you have a framework, if you will, instead of just trying to think things cold. So just a thought.
Any other commissioner comments? Okay. Commissioner Diaz?
Just a friendly reminder, even though I'm probably preaching to the choir, but I know everybody here is extremely busy. Don't forget to vote. Please tell your friends and family to vote.
We try not to.
It might seem like a joke, and I'm glad it brought some levity, but that is part of the freedoms that we enjoy. It's the consequence of the sacrifice of the many that have sacrificed the ultimate sacrifice. So consider it a sacred duty. Make sure your kids, grandkids, nieces, nephews, neighbors, friends, everybody's voting. I don't care how anybody votes, but I want everybody to vote.
Thank you. That was a good reminder. I'm glad you said that. Anybody else? Commissioner Hodge?
No, I just had to chuckle because David Diaz is in the ROV, and so it's like, oh yeah. So thank you for giving us that reminder, and that was why I chuckled, was just because we appreciate the work you guys are doing, the hours you're putting in. It's got to be crazy.
Commissioner Holmes?
One more comment on voting, because Miss Selensky and I, we came early. We thought we could go down there to the other side of the building and vote, but they closed at 5. It was like, you might want to think about places like the city halls, staying open until 6, so people who are getting off at 5 can run in and vote. Just a suggestion, if there's any problem.
If I may, Madam Chair?
Okay.
So I can actually answer that. I, for one, would advocate for it. However, we have the issue with standardization and equality or equity, however you want to phrase it. And then we have people complaining, you know, oh, why does that community get those hours and we don't? And so unfortunately, we can't have customized schedules for every vote center. It just has to be standardized, unfortunately. But I do completely get what you're saying. That being said, on the day of election, on election day, June 2nd, there are extended hours from 7 a.m. to 8 p.m. So bear that in mind.
All right, with that, I think we need time to adjourn. So it is 6:52 p.m., and I am adjourning this meeting to the next regular HRC meeting on June 25th, 2026 at 6 p.m. All right, meeting adjourned.
My last meeting and your last meeting, our terms together. Your terms out. Yeah, we have 8 years. 8 years, that's all you get of us. Oh my gosh.
That's a joke. That is a joke.